Alright, so I'm gonna make this decently quick. So I talked to Sue again about me potentially leaving, not permission, just her thoughts, and like the entire weekend since yesterday, today, Saturday, she was kind of dodging it. Now she's gonna say that she gave me the answer and everything, so I'm gonna give you the answers that she gave me. One, that I really don't understand what it takes to live on my own, even though I lived on my own before I had Xavier and when I had Xavier, and for some reason I think Xavier's mother was more or less the catalyst and the mastermind of how he lived. She gave the example that she was worried that something was going to happen and that she won't be around. She gave the example that she was worried I was going to get back with Xavier's mother. She was worried about, well, another reason that she gave for me not to leave is that people were gonna miss me and such, and a series of other reasons. And every time I asked, there was a different answer, but she always said, like, Nick, I already told you. I'm like, yeah, but it's always a different answer when I ask. Even today, Josh kind of bumped in like, yeah, she gave you the answer. I'm like, first of all, you weren't even part of this, but I was trying not to be disrespectful. That's kind of, but it was just kind of like, and last night I was just kind of, look, give me the actual answer. What is the reason that you don't want me to go? And she goes, well, I don't want something to happen to you and we're not there to help you. And I'm like, well, you guys are kind of gone. And when you guys are gone, you leave me in charge of the house. When you guys need something done, you call me. I take care of virtually everything because everybody else is doing their own thing that isn't, functionality. Or they're, unless they're with you or whatever. Being her. There's just it's like a level of frustration of, the reason I asked is so that she eventually gets the idea that when it happens, because it's not an if, it's a when, and the when's gonna be pretty soon, at least hopefully. And when it happens, I don't want it to be conditional. I don't want it to be, because I'm not the kind of guy to like fall backwards unless something makes me fall backwards. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it didn't work out, so I'm coming back home. It's not like that. I'm gonna make my own home if I don't do it right the first time. I'm just keep at it. I need to keep doing it to make sure I get it right for Xavier. Everything's been for Xavier. She's like, well, what's gonna happen when you move? I'm like, then I'm gonna have to move. And it's not gonna be like, oh well, it's not gonna be like Lenan who had problems paying rent. It's not gonna be like somebody, like anybody else who goes like, oh well, this didn't work out well for me. It's just gonna, if I have to move, it's because I'm moving to a better place, not because like, oh shit, we ran out of rent money, I guess we need to go find somewhere else to be. Like, it's not gonna be like that. I am an adult who can handle my own shit. And I guess my biggest concern is that if I do leave, the support is gone. And why do I think that? Because that was the reason she gave. Not what I said, but like her reason was like, oh, the main reason I want you to go because who's gonna be there when you need somebody? I'm like, hopefully you're able to visit me like you do Lenan and everybody else whoever like moved on and moved out. And I won't be that far because Xavier, I can't be too far because of Xavier. But my biggest worry, and I was gonna try to talk to her about it today, but they're too busy with their own lives. And it just made me kind of realize I need to start being busy with mine. And yeah, she was just watching TV, playing on her tablet or whatever, but she knows that I always try to message her. I always try to talk to her when something's bugging me. I do talk to her. And it really is just her. I don't really talk to Chuck because Chuck's like, deal with it and get over it. Josh watches TV a lot. Bobby, CJ, they have their own thing. Tank's too young, but I'm not gonna be asking her for advice. I don't know, it's just the idea of like, it's gonna suck if I lose their support, because she is that main support for me. But if I lose it, it's gonna break my heart. But I'm still gonna have to find a way to move forward, because the sun will still rise and the moon will still set, and I need to prepare myself for what happens next. Michael's words. Alright, that's how I got it. I need to go down to Danny's. My brother Big D, we were gonna chill for a little bit, then I'm gonna hang out with her family, Sarah's family, for a little bit, just kind of say hi, drop in, make myself known. I'll see you guys later, and thanks for listening. Peace.